Crazy Stupid Love is the greatest romantic comedy ever made. If you think I'm right, give me a follow on Twitter @FromAHat. Apparently Hunter x Hunter's real good though. I got criticised at work for not watching it.
Welcome From a Hat, the show where we draw a topic out of the hat, just like it says in the title. I'm Ben.
I'm Nick.
I'm Phoenix.
Welcome back to the show, Nick.
Thank you.
I'm not sure what episode I'm going to put the order I'm going to put these out in.
I don't mind. Alrighty, so this one just says Knights with the K.
That's my
tea. And another thing I've been discovering lately is I'm a bit crazy for a rugby league team.
I hope it's not about the Newcastle Knights.
Nah, it is now.
That's my tea.
Oh no.
That's my
I don't even know if they're doing well or not. I think they're doing badly.
Of course they're doing
I
bad!
think they've always done that.
They're the reigning wooden spoon kings! Oh my god, the Knights are shit.
Maybe they're making a soup kitchen.
Oh my fuck. Anyway. So as in like knights, like holy knights. Can I use the Big Knights theme?
Sure.
So do you guys know what the Big Knights is?
No.
Okay, so there was this cartoon that was on when I was a kid that my
Oh.
entire family loved because it
Sure.
was the dumbest concept ever.
Okay.
Alright, it's about these two knights. Like, as in like old-timey Arthurian knights.
Yeah.
Alright? Who are big.
Okay.
Alright?
Wait.
The theme song goes, the height of 2 men, the weight of 4, the strength of 16!
Sir Boris, finest swordsman in the world, and his brother, Sir Maurice, not the finest swordsman in the world, but the most enthusiastic, and their noble pets, Sir Horace the dog, and Sir Doris the hamster, the Big
There
Knight!
lives these two big fat dudes in armour, named Sir Boris, the finest swordsman in the world, and his brother...
Was that called Big Knights?
Yeah.
Huh. I
And
always
his-
thought it was called like Sir Morris and Boris or something.
Sir Boris, the finest swordsman in the world, and his brother, Sir Maurice, not the finest swordsman in the world, but the most enthusiastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have
And-
watched this show.
And their noble pets, Sir Horace the dog and Sir Doris the hamster. Both of whom wear armour.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Brian Blessed was in it.
Oh, I like him.
Classic.
Yeah, because he played Sir Maurice.
I'll have to check it out then.
It was great. I think it's all on like YouTube and shit. It's hilarious.
Probably on YouTube.
But anyway, so knights.
The round
Yep.
table.
Round table. If you were a knight,
Uh-huh.
what would you...
Stab
like,
peasantry.
so what of what? Like, so you... Like, Sir Phoenix of the
Yeah.
fucking lake or whatever.
Of the
What's your
lake, eh?
gimmick?
Oh, my gimmick?
Yeah, your gimmick. Every knight gets a gimmick.
Oh no.
Would you use a sword, or would you use like a
lance?
I would use an axe.
an axe? a
Oh,
lance?
that's very unknightly.
Nah, it's fine. I want to be a lobster.
Oh, what?
So Benjamin the lobster. I want a big lobster mitt as my weapon.
I don't think you know what a knight is. It is not a lobster.
Like, is it made of, like, you found a big lobster and then cut off its claw?
You know, no, you know, like a big pair of pliers.
Right. You want to use pliers on people.
Yeah,
You want to ply them apart.
in the name of the king.
Were pliers a thing in medieval times?
I've made him a thing.
I mean, they'd have tongs.
Yeah, I guess.
I want to be Sir Benjamin the lobster.
Is it like, so it's, the hand motion you're doing is like, you're holding it as a regular sized plier here.
Well, yeah, it'd be like
Yeah,
little
well, he
hands,
can't have
but then
two because he
big-
needs two claws, so he
Yeah.
can't open it and close it with his two
I
hands.
guess so.
So-
So you're gonna nip at people, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna nip people.
people are
but
coming
not-
at you with swords.
Ha! No, I've got like these big.
The town menace. Who
Like-
gave that man a horse?
Who knighted that man? I'm a knight.
I used
Sir
to run.
Ben, the nipple crippler.
Go around nipping people with me knight claws.
I can
At
do
least
this.
I'm
I'm a
interesting.
knight.
At least I'm interesting.
For the greater
You're just
good.
wankers with a lance and an axe.
Axes are cool.
Lances are cool.
Nah,
You have pliers.
I'm a big crab.
I thought you were a lobster.
Crab, lobster, it's all about the crustaceans for me, baby.
Oh,
Are
boy.
you colouring your armour red?
Orange, I'd say.
Red with orange highlights. On my shield, it's got a big lobster.
Oh, no.
I'm the red lobster.
So you're going to harass the people, is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Red lobster.
A blight on the town, if you
Holy knight of the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
So I'm like the Black Knight, essentially. You know the
I wouldn't compare yourself to that high.
no, you know the Black Knight who's against the king.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's essentially what I am. I'm a bad knight who's well, I'm not against the king, but I'm a rogue. Because he's like, I don't want to associate myself with that lunatic with the pliers. And I'm
How did you get knighted if he doesn't want to?
Probably not
he
knighted.
I think he knighted me and then I went crazy. I'm an old man in this scenario.
You went crazy with power. I'm a knight now.
I'm a knight!
I can do whatever I want.
I like the idea that even though it's like medieval England, I've come into the court with a lobster. And the king's been like, Sir Benjamin, what is this insanity? It's my thing now! I call it a lobster!
Lobsters exist.
Yeah, but they didn't if
They were peasant food.
Lobsters were not discovered.
Oh yeah, they
until
were too. Fuck, I
2011.
forgot about that. I was confusing lobsters and crocodiles.
Entirely different creatures.
No,
The pliers don't make sense for a crocodile.
no, I forgot that as in not I thought lobsters and crocodiles were the same thing. I forgot that lobsters were a well-known thing in medieval England. Crocodiles were not, so I was assuming lobsters were the same situation because I distinctly remember logic of a knight would bring, say, a crocodile into the court in a cage to the king and be like, "Behold, your lordship, the devil!" Because they didn't know what a crocodile was. They'd be like, "Look at this monster."
They love that, though. They love exotic shit.
Exactly.
Send you
They'd be
out.
like, "Oh, it is the devil, but he is now our bitch." But I forgot lobsters were already known, so I would have brought a lobster and be like, "Why have you brought this peasant food in, Sir Benjamin? It's my thing now."
See, I think the crocodile's a better idea. You get the same concept of
Snappers.
snappies, but you get just one big jaw made of metal and you just chomp people.
Ah, then why don't you do it?
Because I've got an axe.
Nah, you're now Sir Choppy.
I don't want to be Sir Choppy.
Sir Chompy actually is better. Chompy.
Why do I have to be a crazy knight?
Because crazy nights are more fun. Imagine, if you will, imagine the scene. A courtroom.
Uh-huh.
King Arthur on his throne. There's Nick knelt in front of him being like,
Howdy.
Sir Nicholas. Okay. Your lordship, I have come to report the news of the day. He goes, "Ah, yes, Sir Nicholas, sorry. What have you got for me?" And then in the background, you just see in a window us running around, you with a big pair of metal jaws, me with lobster hands, being like, "Ha ha ha ha!
We're terrible knights.
Yeah, but then we
We're the best!"
then we go to war with France, and everyone gets called up, and I'll be the one with the lance, and you two will be dead on the ground.
We'll be so dead, especially you. I can chomp a few people. You can just nip them.
Ah, I'll get him.
They're gonna pull you off your horse, and all the peasants are gonna get the little knives and stab
I'll
you
just-
through your eye holes.
I'll fuck him up, mate. Because I'm a big crab.
Another knight's gonna come in with like a mace and just hit you on the head, be like, sword.
I'm just
That could
picturing.
happen to any of us, though.
Yeah, by the land.
I'm just picturing you having a horse and strapping extra legs to it so that you can be like,
The
it's
octopus.
it's a lobster. Look, it's got 8 legs.
Yes.
It'll confuse them.
Fine. I'll be normal then, you fucking losers.
No, you can be a lobster. I
You don't
just
have to
don't
be
want to be a
normal.
crocodile.
Just don't nip a
You guys are-
peasantry.
This always happens when we do these topics. Like, you guys are like, "Oh yeah, what would you be?" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll be this." And everyone's like, "Oh, you fucking weirdo."
It doesn't say knights with mental disabilities on it.
But you gotta think more fun. You gotta have fun with this shit.
What
in
more
my
fun
head-
could you have than
well-
running a castle with a well-maintained and ordered structure, looking over your crops?
Just
in the
because that's
background?
what you do in D&D doesn't mean it's what we should do here.
It's a
here's what
it's
I'm
a quiet
thinking,
life,
right?
but it's a beautiful one.
It's a boring life.
The distant future.
2011.
I was gonna say
2003!
I was gonna say 2016, but
The distant future.
it's a distant future. 2011.
2003.
You have to stop it as a knight.
I stabbed the missile with my sword. The missile. Then I stabbed the plane with my sword.
Nuclear war has ravished the
Oh
earth,
boy.
and we've entered a cyberpunk era now.
But horses are radioactive proof, so they're still around. Cars, trash.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
give you cancer now.
Okay, so I start training in the cyber arts of using a really big hammer with neon lights on it. So I have to travel back in time to the medieval era because I found out
Now I'm
that,
into it!
Oh wait, what?
that
Why are you going to try to stop the
that-
nuclear war that ravaged everything?
because that's where it started.
Medieval.
It was
no
no.
point.
I have to take down a king back in medieval times to stop his lineage.
Couldn't
You just
in
come
sooner.
back and you're like, I have come from the future. What is the past? And there I am with my big lobster claws.
Oh, boy.
So I get back
The
there.
neon now, though.
I've got back there, and part of my armor pumps out synthwave music as
Of
I
course,
slam people with a
absolutely.
neon hammer. That's the knight I want to be.
See,
And then
that's
the
better.
history books will write down about the legendary Cyber Knight that stopped World War.
Well, they wouldn't know it's stop
Four.
World War. It'd be just a man who write a
no,
cyber
because
writing.
I'll have written the history
Okay.
book.
See? He's got the right idea. You'll just walk around with a lance, be like, I guess I'm gonna
I'll be
save
on a
the
horse.
day.
What are you talking
Cyber
about?
Knight and
Walking
Sir
around like a
Pinchy.
peasant.
Cyber Knight and Sir Pinchy, partners in crime.
As an added bonus, I just neon out all of Sir Pinchy's weapons.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
be a
good.
neon crab. I like how I went from lobster to crab.
The terror.
Crab's
of
the better way to
people.
go. I can only move sideways now.
Oh no.
Limited my badassery.
So what
Nick-
about you?
Yeah, come
Just
on.
regular old.
God, you're lame. Get inventive.
I might have a drawbridge. That would be nice.
That would be nice.
I'm gonna chomp it.
you know.
Especially if your drawbridge was covered in neon.
Or crabs.
And when it came
Oh.
down, you could just hear like just synthwave music.
And in the background, you see
Pump
snip,
it out.
snip, 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 snip.
Imagine
snip,
how
snip.
much better all medieval like themed movies would be.
A
if-
Knight's Tale.
Yeah, how good a Knight's
They
Tale
already
would
had
be.
rap in it, so you can't.
No,
do
no.
it.
You
How
can't do
much
it.
better it would be if all the background music was replaced with synthwave.
No, that had rap in it. That was already a masterpiece of a movie. I'm pretty sure.
Is A Knight's
People
Tale
love
the
A
one
Knight's
with
Tale. Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
I thought that was. I'm thinking of a different one.
But actually, I think it's a different one. It's some guy goes back in time and is a knight.
I forget. For some reason, I want to say Will Smith, but I know it's not Will Smith.
It's
No,
not
Will Smith had a cowboy movie.
Yeah, he had Wild Wild West,
Yeah.
which had the best theme song ever.
Did it though?
It had a good
Yes.
one.
Men in Black, I believe.
It
had
was the
best
height of
theme
Will
song.
Smith's I'm gonna write a song for each movie I'm in.
You think it was better than Men in Black?
Yeah.
Here comes the Men in Black.
Wild Wild West.
Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada. None of this. Six gunning this, brother running this. Buffalo Soldier. Look, it's like I told you. Any damsel that's in distress, be out of that dress when she meet Jim West. Rough neck, so go check the law and abide. Watch your step or flex and get a hold on your side. Swallow your pride. Don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at. With Artemis from the start of this, running the game. James West, taming the West. So remember the name.
All right, Nick, you've been upgraded to king.
Yeah!
You get
Time to hurt people.
You get to decide. You get to pick. We've all been upgraded to a king.
Oh,
Yay.
I invade your countries.
Or we've got an alliance of
Rude.
sorts. Co-kings.
Apparently we don't, because he just invaded us.
We're the three kings. We all
Whoops.
rule over the same land.
Alright, I get Portugal.
We each get to decide. We get to assemble our own round table of knights.
Yep.
All right. So you get, let's say, 5 knights.
Okay.
No, how many knights did King Arthur have? 'Cause that was
8.
Arthur.
8? Yeah, I think it might have been 8.
I'm basing this off the Holy Grail.
Okay.
Monty Python's the
Sir
Holy Grail.
That was like
Galahad.
5, I think, then.
Sir
Sir
Lancelot.
Lancelot, Galahad,
Sir not
Sir
appearing
Robin,
in this film.
so not appearing in this film, and someone else. We'll just, you get
That's
5.
Okay, yeah.
You get 5. You got to assemble a round table of knights.
Yes.
Each have to have their own unique gimmick and colour.
Right.
Okay.
Right? And name. Who wants to go first?
Okay. Easy. First one, right? He's green. He's a green knight.
Green
Right.
Goblin.
And his gimmick is
Yeah.
that I plastic surgery him up
Oh, no.
so that he has pointy ears
Oh,
and
I
a,
don't
and a
like that.
slim face.
I don't like. Yeah, I see
Is
where
it
this is
Willem
going.
Dafoe?
I don't like it.
Is it Willem Dafoe? You
No.
made Willem
He's
Dafoe?
making an elf boy.
I'm making an elf boy.
I don't
Our
like that.
green knight will be Sir Elf Boy.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that's good.
Okay.
That's
then
one.
we get a short, stout man, right? We force him to
I
grow
don't
a
like
beard.
this. Can we just... I see where this is going.
I'm into it!
What's the up the beard? We just make all the fantasy.
So you got an elf, a dwarf,
Yeah.
a tiefling.
Yeah, we stick horns into a guy's head.
You take a goat's head and you make him wear it.
I'm assuming that I can bring stuff back with me from this time, right? The distant future of year 2016.
Well, I assume that, once again, our good old friend Zordon, bringer of corn and space-time!
Hey Zordon, how's it going?
Fuck off! And he just sends us back in time to the time of nights.
Oh no.
So whatever we've got with us, so we can bring the laptop and the Yeti.
Dang. Because I was gonna bring some horn implants.
We're established as kings, though.
You could make horn implants back in medieval times.
You could just, get a goat head. Make him wear a goat head.
I don't want to make him wear a goat head
Goat
because
man.
he'll be
The ultimate fantasy
encumbered.
trope.
He's already going to be encumbered. You're going to put fucking horns on him.
Well, I'm just gonna peel back some of his forehead skin,
Oh.
stick horns in there with some kind of glue,
Yep.
and then put the
Or
put
concrete.
the skin back around and let it heal up
No
naturally.
anesthetics. No.
No,
Okay,
what?
No antibiotics in this one. Just
So he's got an elf, a dwarf, a tiefling,
Yeah.
a halfling?
No, because that's basically just a dwarf without a beard, isn't it?
and that sucks.
Okay, well then what else? You've only got 3 then.
trash creatures.
Okay, I'm
You're
going
missing
to have
2.
a fish man.
God.
Fishman, of
Yeah.
course.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a bunch of fish, descale them, and then cut off his skin,
Oh, good.
put like up his arms and
Yeah.
up his legs, and then I'm going to put the scales
Oh,
there with
God.
some kind of glue.
Yes, perfect.
What is it with you and glue?
How else are you gonna keep it on there?
Exactly right.
Just make it into clothes.
No,
Like,
no.
See, this isn't a fish man. It's just a fish.
That's just a guy wearing a scaly armor.
It's got fish armor on, or sharma, as we call it.
Right, what about your 5th?
And then I'm going to get another guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove his fingernails.
Oh,
That seems
God.
unnecessary for whatever fantasy trope this is.
And then I'm gonna get some glue. Gonna glue some cat claws to his fingernails.
Fuck
and
me.
then, then I'm going to get.
Little whiskers
Can
on
I
him, huh?
bring? I guess I could make it. I'm going to.
If you take my cats and kill them in the past, I'll kill you.
What? No, I was gonna go to the blacksmith, have him craft some kind of butt plug, and then tail that up.
Have him craft some kind of butt plug.
I mean, he could, I suppose.
Yeah. And then we've got a tabaxi, we got a fish man, we got a horned man.
Alright, well, since you went first, you get to pick your kingdom. So you've got England, Spain, France, essentially Europe.
I feel like the only place any of these people are going to be allowed outside
Nowhere.
looking the way they
Nowhere
do
is the answer.
is Germany.
Fair enough. He rules over the Germans. What about you? Do you want to go next, or can I go next?
You go next, but I think I have an idea of myself.
Alright, so, first night is going to be the Red Knight.
Okay,
Alright?
sure.
Now, the Red Knight's going to wear, a turtle shell.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Get a big turtle shell.
Yes.
Put him in that. Give him a red mask. Give him some size. Red Knight.
Okay.
Second night's going to be a Blue Knight.
Okay.
Same thing, but with blue and swords.
Of course.
Third night's going to be...
So it's the Ninja Turtles.
Yes, and Casey Jones.
Yeah, cool. I dig that
Sorted.
absolutely.
Because my fifth night will just be a man in a hockey mask.
I just realised I should cut off my
good,
my
more
fishman's
regulated.
ears. I need to cut my fishman's ears off and then put fins on the side of his head.
Oh,
See, mine are still
Lord.
men. Mine are still just men in costumes. His are monsters.
You've hurt these people. Is what you've done.
And I will rule...
I am king, and I can hurt whomever I choose.
That's true.
I
would
will
love
rule
to.
over the kingdom of New Yorkshire.
New Yorkshire.
Just New Yorkshire. Just a small kingdom this time.
Well, that's where the Americans and such, but that's where the turtles are from.
I guess so.
I will be King Splinter.
Alright, so...
And I'm the monster.
How am I a
You
monster?
are a monster in this
How am
one.
I a monster? I've done nothing bad.
He's the monster.
King Splinter.
Yeah,
So my one's
Bad name.
I'm a rat man.
my one's less about horrific body mutilation or
Ninja Turtles cosplay.
blatant plagiarism. So the first one is, we'll call him Double Horse, is so...
Double on.
So you think of a night, Hold on. You thinking of a night riding in a battle on a horse? Like, wow, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
2 horses side by side, glue down the middle, bit of rope for backup.
I
You know.
dig it. Yeah.
And then, like, kind of just a big saddle that goes over both of them. And he sits on top of that, and it's just, like, 2 horses at once. So, like...
So he's got to do
Awesome.
the splits, essentially.
Well, no, it's like a seat on it, so he can just kind of sit cross-legged.
It's like having one of those
Double horse.
like an elephant as your
Less
mount,
practical.
but less practical and smaller.
What
But
colour's
you're
the
able to
knight?
sit on it more comfortably.
Just a white guy.
Just a... No, I hate you.
Wait, can he have a bed on the horses, like a mattress?
I'll give him some cushions.
Like some-
I'll let
yeah.
some cushions, but not a mattress.
Yeah, not an actual mattress, but you know, like
What's
a
your-
nice, like a blanket.
Let's move on. What's your next night?
I feel like I want to explore 2 horsemen a bit more.
No,
No, I'm interested.
we're moving on.
He's
You've got,
just
you've
a
got
white
4
guy.
more of these guys.
I feel like the 2 horse... I like the 2 horse idea. And then, like, he gets off. And he
See,
goes...
four
Is that your
more.
only fucking idea?
Hold on!
No, because 4 more. There's an idea. It's 4 black guys glued together.
He goes home to his 2 houses, to his 2 wives, double mattress. He's 2 men now. 2 lances. Everything he does is doubled. Doubleman is our call.
So he's the 2-dick guy from Reddit.
I didn't say that. He would have 1 penis. I'll make sure of that.
Gonna
I'll
cut the other one off.
one.
He'd be born with 1 penis.
Oh, not if Phoenix has his way.
Hello.
1 testicle, too.
Why 1 testicle?
Don't need both.
Dramatic irony, I think.
Dramatic irony. Oh, fuck. Alright, what's your next guy then?
Okay, so the next one. So we had 2 horsemen. What was the next one? It was gonna be...
Phoenix, could you not sit on my portable charger?
It's gonna be, like, a pun-based guy.
Okay.
Good.
What you got?
So, things like, ask you a question.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. But...
You don't need to explain puns. You just need to give me more than just, he's a
The
pun.
2 ideas were so fucked up, it threw me off a real loop. I got to
By
double
the way,
spin.
I want to give Ben a night. Or 2 nights, really.
Oh, no.
So what we do is we cut off someone's nose. And then
What's with your body mutilation?
we
Oh,
take
I
a
think-
horn from something else.
No.
Stick it there. And he gets a Sir Rocksteady. Which
Oh.
one's the rhino?
Rocksteady.
Yeah. And then, I mean, Bebop's just
A pig.
a
man.
pig man.
I was actually worried that you were
So
going
we
to be
make
like,
him a
so we
pig
get a
man.
guy, and we cut off his, like, back, like, skin his back, and we stick 2 big wings to him, alright? And then we, like, get his eyes,
Make
and
him
we
a Baxter.
inflate them, and then we just make a Baxter Stockman.
Ugh.
Man fly.
No, I'm not that evil. Baxter Stockman shouldn't ever exist in real life. That being said, cutting off someone's nose and putting a horn there.
It's terrible.
That's just a good idea.
You could have,
Now his face is a weapon.
you could have the,
Ah.
just 3 children stacked on top of each other, and they're all longbowmen, so 2 for the price of 1. That's 1 night, though. I don't count that as 3.
I get that.
And
He's
they're
wearing a
orphans.
trench coat, right?
So he's, what's his face?
Let's not hide it. it's just 3 children.
3 kids on each other's shoulders.
Yeah. Why would I hide that? I'm proud of that fact.
So that's 2.
That's 2. How many nights do I need?
What's
You
his
need
name?
3 more.
Oh,
Sir Adultman. Sir Vincent Adultman.
just the child stack, I think.
Child
Sir
Stack.
Child Stack.
Sir Child Stack. That's all 3 of their names, like their first names. The first one is Sir, second one is Child, last one is Stack.
Absolutely. And then, yeah, they just kind of shoot arrows at people, I suppose.
I can dig that.
Okay, what's your third
Oh,
night?
boy. My third...
It's not hard making
Let-
5 dudes, is it?
Let me explain.
Oh no.
Oh, boy. So let me think.
So what we do is we cut off his feet,
Stop
replace them
it.
with hooves.
I'm just trying to avoid all ideas of body mutilation.
Too late.
If you just do elephant as a knight,
Just you're gonna knight an elephant.
yeah, and then you can hold... I think we talked about this a long time ago, but elephants can hold
Yeah.
like spears in their trunks. Stampy, obviously.
So just Stampy from this.
He is his own... Yeah, he is his own knight. I
Alright.
think that's fair.
Cool. So Stampy.
Where are you getting your elephant?
Africa.
Okay.
Number 4.
Can I take a rhino horn then?
No!
For Ben's guy?
Sure.
Cool.
And then I'll just take you two as the other ones. You two will be my knights.
Well, as in like
Cyber
us
Knight?
ourselves?
Yeah.
The Cyber Knight Mr. Pinchy?
Or... No, I like the idea of just Phoenix and Ben the last 2 nights. So it's just Sir Phoenix armed with like a pair of headphones and a keyboard, and Sir Ben with a microphone.
Well, he'd be like a bard with his like keytar and stuff. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's
What the fuck am I?
You just do what you want. You wrestle him, I think.
Give me some
I think it'd be nice to have some familiar faces around the table. One's an elephant, one's a child, like 3 children, and the other one is just
Your mates.
a man on 2 horses.
I like the idea that you look away from it and you turn back and I've got a crab there and I'm like, this would work.
No.
I can just figure it out.
And I would like to take...
And I'm there and I see
Spain.
a crocodile. And
Like,
I'm like, this could work.
Yeah. While you're not looking, we become monsters.
Oh, boy.
And you're not looking, I'm taking one of the kids from your stack and cutting off his ears.
Don't mutilate my children. Those poor
I'm wearing a dressing.
Actually, I'd like to see you try, because they're a formidable bunch. They're ferocious, and
They have 3 bows.
3 bows at once.
Oh my god.
We'll just kind of hang out, I guess.
Well then, on that note, I've been Sir Snips.
I've been King Nick.
I've been the Cyber Knight.
Sir Snips I still love. I think it's a great idea. I want a film.
I forbade it.
I want a comic book adaptation.
Okay, I can do that. Something that's yet on the web.
Thanks for listening. To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.